My favorite teacher pulled me aside and said, I know what you did. I hadn't done anything, but I was about to find out what he did. Mr. Hayward was the kind of teacher everyone wanted. Funny, fair, actually remembered your name. He wrote college recommendations that got kids into their dream schools. Stayed after class to help anyone who asked. I'd had him for 2 years and genuinely looked up to the guy. So when he grabbed my arm after third period and said those words, I thought he was joking. I know what you did. I laughed. What are you talking about? He didn't laugh back. Principal's office. Now. I followed him down the hallway trying to figure out what this was about. I hadn't done anything. No fights, no skipping. My grades were solid. When we walked into the office, Principal Denton was sitting behind her desk with a folder open. 2 other teachers stood against the wall, and 3 students I recognized were sitting in chairs looking at the floor. Sit down, Denton said. She slid a paper across the desk. My midterm. Your answers on questions 14 through 31 match these 3 students' answers exactly. Not similar, identical, including the wrong answers. I stared at the paper. I studied for 2 weeks. I didn't cheat. Mr. Hayward shook his head slowly. That disappointed teacher look. I expected more from you. I tried everything. Showed them my notes, my flashcards, text messages with my study group from 2 weeks of prep. Principal Denton barely glanced at them. Preparation doesn't prove you didn't also buy the answers. Buy them from who? Nobody answered. The 3 students still wouldn't look at me. I recognized them now. Craig, Allison, Steve. They weren't dumb, but they weren't exactly honor roll either. But this year they'd been pulling A's in everything. Everyone noticed. Everyone assumed they'd finally started trying. I stared at them. Where did you get the answers? Craig's leg was bouncing. Allison was chewing her nail. Steve finally looked up. His eyes flicked to Mr. Hayward for half a second, then back to the floor. That's when something clicked. Can I talk to them alone? Denton shook her head. Absolutely not. Then can I at least ask them one question? She sighed. Fine. 1. I looked directly at Steve. Who gave you the answer sheet? His face went white. Mr. Hayward stepped forward. That's enough. He's clearly just trying to shift blame. But I saw it. The way Steve flinched when Hayward moved. The way all 3 of them did. I'd been looking at this wrong. They weren't my co-conspirators. They were scared of the same person I was starting to suspect. I want to see the grade change logs, I said. For Mr. Hayward's classes, all year. The room went dead silent. Mr. Hayward laughed. Grade change logs? This is ridiculous. He's deflecting. But Principal Denton was looking at Steve now, at the way he was shaking. Steve, is there something you want to